part of the series. This one deals with something very controversial within America, and that is race relations. So I didn't really know what to expect from these interviews. I just had high hopes that everyone was very open-minded and wanted to talk about their opinions and their perspectives on race relations. And I was surprised by some of the answers because a lot of the answers were very warm. And I just hope you guys enjoy it.
We can do better. Yes, it has gotten better given how much time we've been away from segregation, like outward segregation. But the inner works are still here. We still need to work on understanding. We still need to work on acceptance. We still need to work on tolerance and just not being such a butthole toward people that are different than you. Like, yes, we're different, but we're not scary. We just talk. Communication is key for me.
Tense.
Elaborate on that for me.
So it's not as tense as they used to be, that's for sure, but they're still there. There's emotions that are being harbored that not everyone's sharing, I guess, and ill feelings towards other people just because of the way they look or the way they are. So there's still a lot of tension, but I think it's a lot more hidden than it was before, and people won't talk about it because it's hidden. So there's a lot of tension there, I would say.
Get along pretty well, but then I also think racism is also taught. Not every white person is racist. Nobody's born being racist.
Yeah. So
it's definitely taught. But I think it has withered down since our great grandfather's time and people like that. But yeah, I think it's.
All right. So how would you describe racism in America?
Present.
Could you elaborate on that?
Just because we don't hear it as often doesn't mean it's not there. There's underground racism where you can be like, are you sure you're gonna do the job right? That kind of stuff.
What do you mean by that? Are you sure you're gonna do the job right?
I'm gonna repeat something I heard someone explain, how they explained it. When a black woman gets the job, is she gonna get, with women in general, are you gonna get the job and then get pregnant? Are you gonna be on work on time? Are you going to focus on the job and not personal issues? Or just stuff like that. And then regarding to race, are you going to be professional with that afro?
Do you think that race has become a bigger issue or a bigger topic within the past 10 years?
Oh yeah, definitely. So if you think about I don't know, 50, 60 years ago, when there was a lot of segregation, Civil Rights Act was happening, or they were trying to pass the Civil Rights Act, and there was a lot of attempts to, make everything equal. And now it's you see that equality, but there's still a lot of issues with that. There's people that are discriminated against just because of the way they look or the way they are. So that has come up a lot more often now. We're trying to fix those issues, but people are still trying to fight that, even though it's as if it didn't exist, but it's clearly there. So people are trying to bring it up more now to try to alleviate or fix these racial tensions, essentially.
Okay. So have you ever experienced racism?
No, I've never open-handedly experienced racism. Well, actually, there was this one time. I was at work, and I don't really think it's that bad of being racist, but my friend, he knocked over a vase, and he caught it, and we were at this old folks home, and it was predominantly white. I didn't see any black people living there, and she was like, "Oh, good catch, boy," and he was like, "Boy, I'm a grown ass man." Oh, cat curse? I'm sorry. He was like, I'm a grown ass man. That's what he said. And he was like, man, did you see that? And you know, there were people like, I thought we weren't allowed to let them in here. And I'm like, I mean, but they're older, so I know, you know, that was their time. But back then when people were openly racist,
Yeah.
now it's kind of behind closed doors and stuff like that.
Okay. So, in your opinion, what can be done to help improve race relations in America?
Talking always, like, talking is a good first start. You can't fix anything if you're not willing to confront the problem. And people are trying to confront the problem now, but it's not a lot of people are agreeing with them or trying to do the same. They're trying to hide from that, say it's not there, I'm going to ignore it. So confronting and talking about the problems in front of us is the best way to start. And then once we talk about the problems, we have to go to the solutions. So talking, definitely.
Okay. America better.
I think promoting love will help. And just people need to be able to step out of their comfort zone sometimes. I feel like a lot of people, they see a group of black people together and you want to vacate over there instead of, you know, a lot of times you don't see mixed, like, you know, colors at the table, which we should try to do that a little more.
Mm-hmm. Okay.